Welcome back, my friends. This is episode 13, maybe? That felt right. We're going to say it is. Either way, welcome back to My Last Brain Cell, where we're unhinged, unfiltered, and of course, I'm a little under the influence. Yo, real quick, I got a random question for y'all before we get into Pick Your Poison. What's one of those, like, I'm gonna use the word, and I don't mean it like literally. Like, what's one of those like funny like toxic trait of yours that like you can make fun of? Like don't say something serious. Like if you have real deep problems, go seek help, and I mean that in the most respectful way. But like for example, for me, like one of my like ridiculous toxic traits is that I'll watch a fight scene. I'm a huge action junkie. I watch like a lot of action movies. I watch a lot of anime. If I watch a fight scene, you can guarantee that in the back of my mind somewhere I'm going, I can do that. Like I don't know what it is. Like I remember watching the movie Ip Man, IP Man, starring Donnie Yen as the titular character. Man, the first Ip Man movie, he beat the brakes off of 10 niggas, and I was like, I could do that. That's light work. I could do that. Put 10 niggas in front of me. I'm doing what Ip Man did right now. I promise you. That's a very toxic thing to think. Like I don't know where it comes from. I don't know if it's an overabundance of confidence, if it's potentially an overabundance of stupidity. I don't know what it is. Either way, put an action movie on in front of me. I promise you, in the back of my mind, I'm going, I'm pulling off those moves. Definitely. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into Pick Your Poison. So you guys know what it is, but if you forgot, let me break it down for you one more time. For this game, which we're not using the official rules, I picked two cards out of this box. It's going to be an A or B situation, and I have to pick one or the other in these situations. I'm not going to look at this card until I've got both. All right, let's see what we got. So, have a piece of broccoli, I don't know why that word was hard to say, permanently stuck in between your two front teeth. No, that wouldn't work for sure. Or have huge wings on your back, but be unable to fly. First of all, that's rude because if I have wings, automatically I should be able to fly. And initially I was like, yeah, I'll just pick the broccoli. I have a little gap, and I feel like the broccoli won't fit. But if it's permanently stuck there, that means they're gonna put a piece of broccoli big enough to be stuck in between my gap. And just the thought of having that stuck in my teeth forever terrifies me. So give me the huge wings but being unable to fly. It'll be an inconvenience, but hopefully they're majestic looking. They look pretty cool, and I can like, I don't know, I can still stunt. Yeah, I got wings. No, I can't fly. I'm like, what's a flightless bird? An ostrich, but or a peacock. Yeah, like a peacock. Those have actual wings. Do ostriches have wings? That's a question for another time. Let's go ahead and get into everyone's favorite segment, the Wheel of Fun. Just in case you forgot what this is about, I spin this bad boy and it tells me what to talk about. So let's go. Ooh, a fun fact. Give me a second to find a fun fact for you guys. Had to break out my handy dandy notebook here. Yeah, I remember Blue's Clues. Yeah, my brother used to love that show. Obviously, as a child, but like I really couldn't get into it. I don't know what it was. My brother fucked with that show heavy. Like Steve, he's was his name Steve? I think his name was Steve. He's still an icon. Blue was an icon. I think his his girl's name was, I don't remember what his girl's name. There was a Pink Blue, and that sounds stupid, but I don't think her name was Pink. I know there was like a paprika. They had seasonings. I don't know what that show was about. There was a bunch of shit happening, and like he had the big chair and shit. But anyway, handy dandy notebook here to help me figure out what my fun fact of the day is. And fun fact of the day: cows have best friends and tend to experience lower levels of stress when they're hanging out with them. They just like us for real. I mean, who doesn't love hanging out with their best friends? Who doesn't experience, you know what I mean, like a lower level of stress? But you can kind of just chill. The best times, like all my friends, I feel like I don't have to put on a front for. You know what I mean? Like if we chilling, we could literally just sit there and just chill. Like shit be happening. Like we can just watch TV and not say a fucking word, or it can just be dead silent and not say a word for a while. You feel me? And that's just it's just a very it's a very nice experience when you can chill with your with one of your best friends or all your best friends and just be zen. You feel me? It's yeah, that's prime. That's that's that good shit right there, for sure. But anyway, y'all, I took up enough of y'all time for the day. I appreciate everyone who's been tuning in and stopping by. And if it's your first time, welcome. As always, this is King Echo signing off.